Richard, will you take us through these figures?
Yes, Colette, well, a quarter of smaller landlords, smaller private landlords, say they intend to sell up and exit the market in the next 5 years. 15% say they want to leave the market within the next year. This, as you say, is from a draft survey carried out by the RTB, first printed in the Irish Independent this morning. It will be brought to the Oireachtas Housing Committee later on this afternoon. Effectively, it says that 43,000 homes have been taken out of the rental market over the last 5 years, and that has had a huge impact on the number of rental accommodation spaces which are available and open across the country. So members of the Oireachtas Housing Committee will hear from the RTB on its findings today. They say, however, that this is very clearly bad news and it will lead to more people being forced into homelessness and difficult situations.
So if there isn't a government plan in place, what happens is people are rendered homeless. And that's why what the government needs to do is absorb this data, talk to the opposition and put in place a plan so that as landlords are selling, to the maximum possible extent, tenants are kept in situ by transferring properties from the private rental sector to the social rental, cost rental sector, and even possibly to the owner occupation sector.
There's a number of things that could be done right now. For example, we've 35,000 empty rental properties were found on the night of the census, and a lot of those are short-term lets and they should be brought back into use. So if the short-term lets, full houses or full apartments, were regulated properly in Ireland, as is done in other European countries, we could get a significant supply of rental homes back into use, and that would help renters.
Well, some of the reasons given by landlords as to why they intend to leave the market include that they believe that the regulatory environment is too strict, some saying that they've had difficult exchanges with their tenants, but the majority of those who do intend to leave say that simply they aren't earning enough income off their rental properties. A quarter of 100 former landlords who have left the rental sector and took part in this survey with the RTB said that the tax on rental sector income is too high, and half of these then sold up because it simply wasn't profitable enough for them.
Richard, thank you for all of that.